I know people didn't know how I'm doing. Today I'm talking about people who neglect the Constitution of Ireland, or any constitution, any country's constitution, America's constitution, and every democracy has a constitution, and even dictatorships have some kind of basic rights and basic laws. So what I'm talking about, people neglecting the constitution, people like that's a big open thing you just have to say. But what I mean by that is people don't know their rights. That's what I'm saying. Like young people nowadays do not know a hate about the constitution. People don't even know that they had to force anything into the constitution of Ireland or any constitution at all because they're too busy worrying about drinking, they're too busy worrying about drugs and women and so forth and so on. I can go on forever about it, but people have to understand. People have to understand this. Our constitution is our way of life. Every day we wake up, I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for the in the Constitution of Ireland it says the expression of free speech and the right to express your own opinion about anything. If it allows it's fair to fair, beyond it. So as it says, it's allowed to express your own opinion. People don't understand that, and people in schools when I was going into national school, I know this is a bit of a lecture, but we'll go with it at the moment in time. You weren't allowed to speak. You weren't allowed to say to the teacher, look, I should be allowed to say what I have to say, and if, like the teacher shut you down before you can say what you want to say. And that's something that young people nowadays don't, that society, in this society especially, is trying to knock out of people, trying to knock out freedom and freedom of expression, freedom of their own opinion on things. Like, it is a disgrace, and people don't understand their rights. Like, there's people who say, I even said it myself when I was in national school, I don't like school, I hate school, I dread it. I even dread college now. I go to college and I do lots of maths courses and everything. But I always think to myself, after I come home from college and everything, after I'm on the bus home, I always think to myself as I'm thinking of countries in Asia, the people don't have education, don't even know what an school is, don't even know what a high school is, don't even know what a college is, because they're so isolated from society. They don't know. I'm thinking of some places in Africa. We have to think of how lucky we are. Even though we live in a corrupt society, we still have some basic rights. It might not be much, but it's open. And we should be thankful. That I don't understand what young people are saying nowadays. Like, you hear young people on the street, right? Young people 15, 16, 17, 18 onwards, up to 22. They're at this bullshit now, your mother's like this, your mother's that, your father's this, your father's that, everything, so on and so forth. I swear on my mother's life, I swear on this, I swear on that. Like, where did these young people get these sayings? Where did they get this talk? Like, when I was growing up, we didn't talk about that. Or we didn't swear. The only thing we swear on was really, well, especially when I kind of got a bit older, when I was about 10 or 15, 10 or 11. I swore on the Constitution of Ireland if I ever had to prove my point. I swore on the Constitution of Ireland, the Proclamation of Ireland, the Irish Proclamation of Ireland, whatever you want to call it. I swore on them, that's what I swear on, or the Bible, either way. But maybe not the Bible now, but yeah, but I don't get young people what to say, they don't understand. They have the right to say what they want to say, but when it comes to the tit for tat, when they're brought into the court system or they're arrested, they won't say anything. They have a big mouth outside in front of their friends, and then when it comes to the court cases, I've seen it too often, young people being brought up to courts, and they have a big mouth in the outside when they're being dragged into the cop's car, but they don't have a mouth when they're in the courtroom, and which you're allowed to defend yourself and to say that it wasn't me that done this, even though they clearly seen you, but you have a right to defend yourself. You have a right to say and give an excuse for your actions. You have a right, but people don't understand that, and young people don't understand that as much. But as I said, some young people just don't have respect. Like as it says in the Constitution, it does say our children must be cherished equally, which is that's one part of the Constitution I never got. Every child should be cherished equally, because people with dyslexia, autism, so forth and so on, should be given a bit of a pardon on things, because they have hard lives. It's a hard life. I'm speaking myself from a person who has a tiny bit of autism, and has fully dyslexic. Is absolutely fully dyslexic, and mine's to tell you straight, I'm fully dyslexic, and I'm fully, how would I put this? I'm at the house, how would I put that? Fully, how would I use this? I'm trying to think of my political correctness, how would I put it? Fully unable to cope, let's put it that way, with society, and there's problems in society. I might seem alright here, but it gets to, believe me in that. Especially in my line of work, like the politicians in Dáil don't understand people's kind of work, people's worries and people's thoughts. I mean, what is the Constitution as was the title of this video? The Constitution is basically everybody's right. And everybody's right to their freedom. But people don't seem to understand that. And people don't, especially younger people. Older people have a bit of an idea, but older people really just tend to get on with things. They had a hard life, and they understand. They don't really care about it. That's the thing, because we're going to die in a few years anyway, so too flip with it. That's the way to be honest what to say. But that's it. I'm out of the top. But thank you for watching. Subscribe for more, and bye.